Colleen asking, I have met many people who or have an allergy or highly sensitive to wool. And I have a few friends who would love to come in the shop, but they're a little leery with the wool. What options are there out there for people who have allergies for wool?
Sure.
Now, you touched on this a while back with your amazing suggestion of wearing tartan in your underwear.
Yes. I still think that's people that say they're allergic to wool. There's degrees of allergy.
There's sensitivity,
yes,
and then there's true allergy.
yes.
But
So my suggestion from another show was buy a swatch of wool, whatever tartan, shove it in your underwear, pin it in there with a safety pin, and wear it out for the day. Put it on your butt, and see if you actually react to it and you're actually allergic, or if there's just a mild sensitivity or whatever. The ways to avoid a wool allergy, if you can only buy a wool kilt, meaning your tartan is only available in wool. Wear biker shorts. Make sure you're tucking your shirt in. Just basically avoid direct contact with the skin. Bike shorts that maybe come down to 3 inches above the knee, so there's not that much contact with the skin down by the knee. In the odd instance, or in the instance where you actually are highly allergic, even with that, you're still breaking out underneath, you're in the last 2 inches above the knee, then look for a synthetic fabric kilt. We have wool kilts and we have polyviscose kilts. The best alternative to wool, not equal, but the best alternative that we have found is polyester rayon or polyester viscose fabric. It's made by one of the same mills in the UK that makes our wool cloth. But yeah, that's the only alternative that we will put our stamp of approval on.
yeah, and I would say, and if it's for women's clothing, you could look into silk options too.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I would say this.
Selection of tartans is very limited in silk, I think. But
Yes. But the other thing I'll point out is 10 or 11 ounce wool is much, much softer, much, much more forgiving than a heavier weight wool.
Okay.
It's a little bit scratchier.
Yeah.
Not scratchy as in like it's going to like leave, burn marks on your leg as you wear it throughout the day. But it is 11 ounce fabric, 10 ounce fabric is much more suited for women's garments. It's lighter, it's floppier, it has a nicer, softer hand to it.
More of an open weave, isn't it? So just
not really more open.
It's not open. Okay.
It's just because the individual fibers are still smaller, it just kind of drapes nicer.
Okay.
It's a softer drape.
Okay.
If instead of if you put it over a rod, instead of it like going going out and kind of slowly curving down, and like the tensile strength of the fabric, for lack of a better term, it would flop down quicker.
Okay.
It has less of a hand to it.
I see.
So yeah, that's why most women's kilted skirts are made out of 10 or 11 ounce cloth, because and the other thing is women will shave their legs, so they don't want something that's going to be scratchy and more sensitive. Their skin will be more sensitive, therefore, because of that.
Yeah.
So they're looking for a lighter weight, which is also nicer against the skin.
But if we're talking about universal
Straight up allergies
for men or women, then polyviscose is the best solution we found.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Absolutely.